Welcome to the Survivor to Thriver show with your happiness expert, Samia Bano. Do you feel stuck, silent, and stressed? Is something hurting your heart and soul? Are you burning yourself out? If so, you are in the right place because this is the podcast people from all over the world join in to learn exactly how to stop suffering and start living with inner peace and joy. Let's get started.
Hey, welcome back to the Survivor to Thriver show. Last episode we were talking about how critical it is for us to treat other people the way we want to be treated, particularly in the context of attracting the kinds of people that we want to attract to become part of our support teams, to become part of our communities. Right? Because there's this very natural human tendency that if I treat somebody with respect and kindness, then pretty instinctively they want to respond to me with the same kind of respect and kindness. Similarly, if I treat someone with anger and hatred, then their instinctive reaction is to treat me with anger and hatred. Now, if we accept this premise, this idea, that this is an effective strategy, treating others the way we want to be treated is an effective strategy for attracting people to us, particularly the kinds of people that we need to attract into our lives. Then what does that mean in the context of creating diverse communities or incorporating a diversity of people onto our support teams? Isn't there a value to having diversity in our communities? Isn't there a value to making sure that we have a diversity of people represented on our support teams? The answer for me is a very, very strong yes. Absolutely, there is a great value. We need to have a diverse community. We need to have diverse people on our support teams. I mean, think about it. Our environments are constantly changing, right? The times and the context within which we live are changing at various speeds. In some communities more slowly than others, but change happens. Change happens for all of us. And when change happens, right, there's all kinds of different varieties of problems, challenges that also crop up. And we all have limitations in terms of I have a certain skill set, I have knowledge in certain areas and not others. I have had certain kinds of experiences which have given me a certain perspective on life. And so with the skill set that I have, with the knowledge that I have, with the particular experiences, perspectives that I have, there are certain kinds of challenges or problems that I'll be great at resolving. Right? Because the skill sets and the knowledge and all that I have are well suited to addressing those challenges or problems. However, sooner or later, I'm going to run into challenges that are outside of my scope of understanding, that are outside of my scope of like the skills that I can apply. Those skills may not be applicable or relevant in resolving that particular kind of challenge. And if everyone on my team or around me is like me, has the same kind of skill set, has the same kind of knowledge, has the same kind of experiences that I do, then guess what? My support team, as much as they might love me and care about me and want to help me, they will just not have the necessary knowledge or experience or skills to be able to effectively help me. They'll be just as stuck as I am. On the other hand, if I have a diverse group of people that are part of my support team, or I'm part of a community that has a diverse group of people within it, then it is much more likely that someone or the other from this diverse group will be able to step up and offer an effective solution. So absolutely, it is critical that we make conscious effort even to make our communities diverse, to attract a diverse set of people onto our support teams. Now, when we attract a diverse group of people, or when we are living in a diverse community, right, there's challenges that crop up or that you might foresee, particularly in the context of, hey, what happens like when we don't agree with each other? Because a lot of us can become very attached to our ways of thinking and our ways of being. And not only are we attached in the sense of I love and value my way of being, but I'm attached also in the sense that I have a lot of judgments and negative judgments associated with all the other different ways of being and thinking that are being practiced out there by other people. So not only do I think my way is a good way, I also think that other ways practiced by other people are bad. And so naturally, if I think someone else's way of thinking or doing things is bad, then I'm not going to like it. I'm going to have a negative reaction to it, right? And it can become a cause for conflict. So on the one hand, we need diversity in our communities. And on the other hand, it can become a source of conflict. So what's the solution? What's the solution? Well, I want you to really think about that. And I am going to reflect with you on that solution or potential solution in the next episode. So until next time, I just want to remind you, hey, if this is something you find yourself struggling with, please do not continue to struggle with it on your own. Reach out for help and support. And you know that I'm one person you can reach out to. Just go to my website at www.academyofthriving.com. Click on the Contact Us page and you'll see how we can connect. So until next time, I wish you lots of peace and joy.